Hi, Chad. Hello.
What is going on? I love that intro. If it played 3 times in a row, I would not be upset about it.
You could think of me finding all those random clips on YouTube, and just making it randomly one day.
It looks awesome. It's amazing. I mean, it's got a very like 80s, 90s horror movie feel kind of to. I love it. I love the VHS tape going in. That's my wheelhouse.
I mean, I am a fan of, well, I am a kid of the 90s, and also, I do like to scare people because my life is terrifying. But welcome to the Daily Spiral, everyone. Chad, we have a lot to talk about tonight. We do. I saw you with your composition notebook.
Yeah, I was studying over.
Okay, what were you studying? Let's start off with that. So I told you earlier over text message, I said I will be quizzing you tonight.
Yes. Yes. And I warned you that I will be failing this quiz. I have tried. It's hard sometimes with kids. I have to wrestle the TV. The TV. That's not even a thing. I have to wrestle the TV away from them. They get whatever, and then I get screen time. And I'm old, Autumn, so I sit down, and when I stop moving, I fall asleep. It's a bad recipe. It's a really, really bad. I wake up and I'm 5 episodes into something that I wasn't even watching. I'm like, what happened? Did I skip it? Did it skip its? I don't even know, but I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to learn about, I mean, honestly, all I see right now is more drama in some of these relationships than like the quarterback room in Berea. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yes, it is. Welcome to the island. Literally, welcome to the island. That is Love Island in a nutshell. It's so much drama. But before we get to Love Island, we have to get to the story that has taken over social media today.
Yeah.
And that is the reunion of the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
This weekend, specifically this Friday, will be the 10-year anniversary of the Cavs' greatest comeback in NBA history. Chad, where were you 10 years ago?
I was watching. I remember watching Game 7. Well, I watched every game, but I specifically remember watching Game 7. We lived in Mayfield Heights at the time. It was in the basement. That was our living room, in our basement. And we were watching. My daughter was so young. She was just maybe she was about a year old. And I remember trying to not wake her up, celebrating. First of all, the chase down block. I think I almost jumped through. We had a drop ceiling with the tiles or whatever. I think I almost put my hand on the drop ceiling on the chase down block. I think I actually went for the block at one point. I tried to jump. And it's a good thing that even at that point, I was a little bit older and couldn't quite jump the way I used to be able to. Otherwise, I would have gone through the ceiling. But yeah, I remember trying to be quiet. Like I was trying to celebrate quietly. I already had plans. I was like, listen, I'm calling into work tomorrow morning. Like it's not happening. Like I'm not going to work. It's not gonna be a thing. That was a Thursday night, right? Into Friday, wasn't it?
No, it was a Sunday night into Monday.
Oh, that's right. It was Sunday into Monday. And I said,
because it was Father's Day.
Yeah, the next day was my birthday. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not going into work. I was going to go to work on my birthday and just be that guy. And then I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to stay home and celebrate the title. But yeah, I remember very, very well watching games. And I remember games 5, 6, and 7 so much more specifically because, they were down 3-1. It was like the comeback was, I mean, literally once in a lifetime. It was amazing.
Well, I'm going to admit something. I watched none of those games because my anxiety was at a 10.
Okay.
I had a very, very bad superstition. So number one, I could not listen to any music artists from the city that we were playing.
Okay.
So if we were playing Chicago, I couldn't listen to anybody that was like born and raised in Chicago. If you're playing New York, couldn't listen. The music choices I had during the playoffs were crazy. So I couldn't listen to any music. I told myself, don't wear any Cavs merch because for me, it was like me wearing stuff, me like doing that was gonna jinx them. And
Yeah.
then I could only check the game after the game.
Okay.
And I remember game 5, and I remember going into game 5 and being like, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. They may not do it. Then I
Yeah.
checked the score in game 5 and I saw that like they both scored 41 and I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then game 6, which was in Cleveland, I went to go see an outdoor showing of The Force Awakens
Okay.
because it was at Crocker Park. It was an outdoor showing, and I remember just like going on like online just to like take a quick peek at the game every like 3 seconds. I'm like, nope, 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 put my phone down. And then game 7 came, and I remember talking to my brother the day before because we had went to go look for Father's Day gifts, and I remember looking at him and being like, I'm not scared if they lose. I'm scared if they win.
Right.
Like, I'm not scared if they lose. I'm really scared what happens if they win.
Yeah.
That entire day, my stomach was literally like this. Like, it was in a knot. Me and my mom, I've never been that many places in my life in one day. Like, when I say we were going so many places, I'm like, and every place we went had the game on.
Ah, yeah, of course.
So I'm
Yeah.
just thinking to myself, I'm like, please, I don't need to hear this. I don't need to hear this. And then it got down to the last minute. And then that's when I turned on the game. It was right after Kyrie's shot because I was like, I need to see
Okay.
the final play.
Yeah.
And I watched as Steph Curry missed a wide open 3-point shot. And I said, you
Yeah.
know what? This is the greatest day of my life.
I
And then I
can
didn't sleep
still
for 3
picture.
days.
I'm sorry. I'm so I can just still picture Kevin Love D'ing him up. By the way, moving his feet like amazing, amazing.
The
Sorry.
greatest defense of his life. Never
Yeah.
played defense like that ever again.
Nope. Those
Never,
couple seconds in game
ever.
were amazing.
Literally never played defense like that ever in his life again.
Right.
And I remember like cars were going down my street. I live in like I live in Garfield,
Okay.
so I
Yeah.
don't live that far away. Cars were going down the street. People were honking. Everybody was just like, I remember just being happy.
Yep.
Everybody was just happy.
Yep.
And then I didn't sleep for 3 days.
Right. Right. Well, when you break a 50-some-year championship curse in the city, or more, whatever, yeah, I mean, everybody was happy, and the vibes were just. It's funny because we were in Mayfield Heights, and we're not that far at that time either away from downtown. It's a 20-minute drive downtown, just one road right down. You can get right down to downtown from that way, but it felt like you could like feel right, like you could just feel like the happiness, like pulsating from the city. It was amazing. What a great night Game 7 was. Just unbelievable. I mean, the whole comeback was great, but Game 7 was unbelievable.
Yeah, game 7, I will never not just remember just being like, wow, they actually did it. Now, I didn't cry until 2 weeks later because if you remember, ESPN finally decided to put out something good about Cleveland and they put out that Believeland documentary.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
remember watching when it first came on and I was like, oh, this is a nice documentary. I'm like, this is kind of good. And then I remember watching it after they won and it was just like tears. I
yeah.
was like I was in tears. I was like, I can't believe they did it.
You're like, we've really been through it here. You know what I mean? Like we've really
And
been.
and that documentary was only like a small portion of what
Yeah,
happened in the city. So
yeah.
I wanna get your thoughts on this picture. This beautiful picture
Oh
of these
wow,
beautiful men in Scotland on vacation. Just they look so happy.
they do, and I'm shocked that J.R. Smith has a shirt on. To be honest with you, that's my first thought.
Honestly, I'm shocked that J.R. Smith's even there. I'm really shocked
Right.
that he's even there.
Yeah, he's talked about not really being a part of the group of guys that are invited back or whatever. Um, Which I think, unfortunately, I think some people's lasting memory of J.R. Smith is Game 1 of the 2018 finals, right? Like that's what a lot
Oh
of people think
no.
of when they think of J.R. Smith. And I'd rather think of the good times. I'd rather think of Game 6 in Cleveland, him, throwing the alley oop, whatever. He was so instrumental, and he came out. I think, if I remember correctly, I think he actually saved them in Game 6. He came out and scored a ton of points. I think it was Game 6, right at the start of the third quarter. He came out and he just sort of single handedly kept them in that game at home, and they sort
Yeah.
of came back and kind of bridged a little quick gap there and got back into the game and took the lead and obviously didn't look back. But yeah, J.R. Smith did a ton for this team in 2016, and that's how I prefer to remember him. I think, Autumn.
I prefer to remember him as the guy who slid into a girl's DMs once and said, "You trying to get this pipe?" That will be the greatest J.R. Smith memory, because why did he do that? Number one. Number two, that just encapsulates who he was. Now,
Yeah.
if you're looking at this picture and you're wondering, where is the starting point guard? Well, J.R. Smith had some things to say too about that. Um, Somebody said, "Damn, Braun look retired because he has gray all in his beard." And then J.R. Smith replied, "Missing none. He was invited and ghosted us all, so stop with that BS."
Mm.
Clearly, that is a referral to Kyrie Irving, who famously was traded from the Cavs in 2018. Also said that the Cavs didn't support him around that time. All the beautiful stuff he did during the 2018 season when he was traded to Boston. And it does not surprise me that he ghosted his teammates. He was kind of a nightmare when he was here.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me ask you this, Autumn. For when we talk about Kyrie, when we look back, what is your I don't want to say your worst memory, but what's the most egregious thing that Kyrie did when he was here? Was it not even when he was here? Was it saying that Boston was a real sports city, or
Oh
was
my
it when
God,
he
I
said
forgot about
the Earth was flat? Do you remember when he said the Earth was flat? That still bugs me, Autumn.
I actually one time got into an argument with two people over Kyrie Irving and his impact.
Okay.
And I once said that Kyrie Irving was not a top 10 point guard. Now, some people thought I was crazy. Okay.
Okay.
Some people
Okay.
thought I was nuts. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but look at his history. I'm like, look at his injury history, look at his track record, look at the
Yeah.
fact that he has forced himself out of every situation. Literally, he tarnished his reputation here. He tarnished his reputation in Boston. He tarnished his reputation in Brooklyn. He's been hurt the entire time in Dallas. And I think the most egregious thing, though, he's ever done is getting his damn ear pierced and wearing a dangling earring. And he just looks so stupid. Every time I see it, I'm like, this just looks so dumb. He's just trying so hard. Have you ever seen somebody that's just like a try hard? He
Oh
just
yeah.
gives me the vibes that he's a try hard.
Oh
But
yeah.
no, it doesn't surprise me that he's not there. He gives me the vibes of like, he gives me the person that's the vibes of like, I want to be invited and I want to say no to you. Um, hey, he
Yeah.
he sees them as coworkers. He doesn't see them as brothers. They're
Yeah.
his coworkers.
Yeah, and I get, like, a lot of guys have the personality where maybe they're not comfortable in those situations. Like, it's fine. You put them out on the basketball court, that's what they do. But
Hmm.
in those social situations, maybe they're not as comfortable or whatever. But man, I don't know. I mean, Autumn, as much time as these guys spend together, you'd think there'd be some kind of brotherhood, some kind of familiarity, some kind of closeness that, you can't really get from. I don't know who Kyrie hangs out with, to be honest with you. I don't know who his friends are. I don't know what his group looks like, his circle of people. I have no idea. He's pretty private, and that's okay. But yeah, you would think you would relish this opportunity to celebrate with your teammates and whatever. But no,
Yeah, when he was here, he was kind of close with like Tristan. He was kind of close with Champ. He was kind of close with like Kevin before Kevin got here. But I
mhm,
think since he's left, I really haven't seen him post with anybody. I haven't seen him talk to anybody. I
yeah,
really haven't seen him interact with anybody on the team. Even with LeBron, like they'll interact during games, but
yeah,
like I haven't seen him be like how he was when he was here. I've
yeah,
seen him more so be like he's just Kyrie Irving. Like he's just the guy that just kind of plays basketball. And I'm like, I understand it, I get it. You want to be cool, you want to be the coolest guy on the team. But at this point, it is what it is with him. Um, I'm just happy that the rest of them decided to get together and they decided, to celebrate as a team.
Yeah.
And it's a happy, joyous moment for us. That's how I think of it. It's a happy, joyous moment for us Clevelanders. Now the
Yeah.
Cavs do have a celebration this weekend. They will be showing Game 7 downtown from 12 to 4. There will be games. There will be food. There will be a lot. So they are celebrating.
Okay.
They are celebrating the title.
Okay.
They just decided to wait after the season, which I'm glad.
And that's okay. Yeah, Double A sent out the text or whatever. He said, "Do you agree with this take?" And it was about the Cavs and maybe not leaning into it quite enough or whatever. And I just feel like I said in the chat, I said it's not really. It doesn't surprise me that much from Dan Gilbert, really, that they didn't do anything until after the season. I mean, he's such an onward and upward type of owner. He's like, hey, I don't want to look back right now. Let's focus on the team we have here, right? And then
Yeah.
sure. When the summer comes, we'll have a celebration. When that time comes, we can do that. But right now, let's focus on this team. And I think that's very much Dan Gilbert in a nutshell. And that's great. I mean, that's okay. I just, I've said it before. I think Dan Gilbert is probably one of the, if not the best, one of the top 2 or 3 owners in all of sports. And we're very lucky here.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy that Dan Gilbert, like the more I think about him as an owner in Cleveland, I really am happy with the way he does operate. Now, I did used to work for the Cavs. I worked for them for about a year and a half. It was the equivalent of 3 seasons. I worked LeBron's last season, full season after that, and then part of the season after he left.
Yeah.
And when I say everybody got the same treatment, everybody got the same treatment from the top to the bottom. It didn't matter if you were the head coach. It didn't matter if you cleaned the toilets. We all got the same discount in the team shop. We all got the same discount if we wanted something to eat. He very much put like money into training everybody. Like I remember my first full season there, he literally hired a consulting firm to come in to train everybody in the art of customer service because he wanted us to be the top tier in the NBA. So I know what he's put into the franchise. So that's why I'm like, when it comes to owners, I don't really have like a lot of bad things to say about him.
Yeah. Autumn, my wife says, can he buy the Browns? That's really good question. Are we able to do that?
For real.
Right.
And we've seen like he's turned like he's done a lot for the city. And of course we saw this season, he literally bust like I don't know how many fans into to Detroit. And I know he used to do it. He used to do this thing for employees where we would have to enter a raffle.
Okay.
And then for every playoff series, you could either be chosen to go to a away game or a home game. And if you went to a away game, depending on where you at, you got your flight and your hotel covered. So,
wow. You can't argue with that. What a great guy. What a great owner. I mean, honestly, like I said, we're very, very lucky here. I think a lot of people realize that when you see some of the ownership and the way things are handled with other franchises in town. I'm not gonna mention any names, but yeah, I think Dan Gilbert. We're very lucky to have Dan Gilbert. I think it's amazing that we have him here in Cleveland.
Yes. Now, Chad, we're gonna go to a bit of a break.
Okay.
When we come back, I'm going to quiz you.
Okay. Here we go.
So you got 3 minutes to study. I'm going to quiz you. I wonder if you've been watching Jersey Chasers and you've been watching the Daily Spiral. So I'm going to quiz you on what you know so far about Love Island and anything we've talked about reality TV wise.
Fair enough.
But you guys have been watching the Daily Spiral. We will be back in just a moment.
Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including the NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and, well, everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to Fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams. That's Fanatics.com a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Mosser Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife, Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at MosserMomentsPhotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. MosserMomentsPhotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Welcome back to Daily Spiral, everyone. Chad, are you ready?
Absolutely not. But let's do it. Let's go. Let's roll.
So, if you guys don't know, there will be no new episode of Love Island tonight. Wednesdays are our off days. Wednesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays are after Sundays, but Wednesday is the true off day. So it is Thursday through Tuesday. That is Love Island days. Now, Chad, where is the Love Island villa located?
It's Fiji, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is Fiji. It is a random villa in the middle of Fiji.
I'm done. That's it. Right?
Nope, that is not it. That is not it. Not even close. Not even close.
Right.
Name me at least one Islander.
Okay, one Islander is going to be. I got to go with. Who am I going to? I'm going to go with Caleb. I'm going to go with the Southern. So Caleb. So I'm going to go with Caleb. I feel like that was the Southern accent was freaking everybody out. So I got to go with Caleb. I'm going to go. It was like some concrete down in South Carolina, right?
Yes.
Okay.
North Carolina, South Carolina, around
Whatever.
that time. Yes.
Carolina's mixed.
Carolina.
Same. There's like
Yes.
a Naya. There's I got some cast members. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Who was the first guy to be dumped from the island?
Was that Sean?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. You are 3 for 3, Chad.
Ooh, you don't know how bad I'm sweating over here, though. I'm so nervous. I could come on and talk about sports all night. This makes me. I'm nervous. My skin's starting to break out. No, I'm good.
Who is the host of Love Island?
Oh, Autumn Chisholm. Obviously, that's who it should be. I mean, that's who it should.
It should be. It should be me because I
don't know.
Should be me.
I don't know that.
It's Ariana Madix. I'm sorry, you got one wrong so far. Ariana Madix.
I'm doing okay.
I was gonna follow it up on what reality show did she start off on, but I pushing you a little too far here.
That might be a little bit too much for day one. Maybe tomorrow night I'll know that. Maybe tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
There we
Absolutely.
go. Yeah.
100%. There was an Olympian in this season. What event did this Olympian win a medal in?
Wow, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going to guess. I have no idea on this, to be honest with you. I didn't know that. So I am going to guess. Let's see. Is it a track and field event? Is it am I right?
You are correct.
Okay. Is it sprinting or like running in some way?
She does do that event, but that is not what she medaled in.
Okay.
You are right there. You're real close.
Is it like a jumping thing? Did she jump and win something?
You are correct. She won the bronze medal in the Paralympics long jump.
The long jump. That's right, because one of the cast members is a leg. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. She's missing a leg. Good old Beatrice.
Gotcha.
Missing a leg. Yes.
Okay. That's amazing. That's awesome. Congrats to her. That's cool.
Yes, she was a 2024 Paris bronze medalist.
Awesome.
All right. You are 4 for 5.
That's not bad.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to give you a curveball here because you actually have been paying attention.
I've been trying. I'm trying really hard, Autumn. I swear. I'm like on the edge of my seat. What's the next question?
Has Ariana hosted every single challenge this season?
Oh man, I am gonna say that sounds like a trick question. I'm gonna say no.
You are correct. She has actually hosted no challenges this season.
None.
And yes, there have been 3 challenge hosts. None of them Ariana.
Really?
Okay. Yes. One of them was on another reality show.
Man.
What is the name of the reality show that this other host was on?
Oh my.
Now I'm gonna give you a little hint. This reality show has been in the news for months. I've talked about this for months on here. It has been some of the biggest news for months.
And somehow I've missed it. Let's see. Wow. I don't know this one. I don't know. I don't even have a guess. This is the first one I don't have a legit. Well, I said you should be the host, but other than that, I don't have a legitimate guest on this one or a guess on this one.
The show that she's one of the hosts of After Sun. Her name is Sierra Miller, and she is on Summer House. Summer House.
Heard you talking about the double A the other night. Yes. Okay.
Yes, she was on Summer House. She was famously, her best friend slept with her ex-boyfriend, who is a culture commentator at Complex. He is the worst.
The worst.
Give me the name of at least one couple on the show.
One couple on the show. Boy, this is gonna be tough.
And it can't be Anaya, and it can't be Caleb.
Okay, can't be Anaya, can't be Caleb. All right, that's fine. Well, I mean, so some of the couples, I know Soul has spent some time with I can't think of his name, but it's gotten pretty hot and heavy in the little swing thing. He swore he wasn't gonna kiss her anymore. I cannot think of his name. What is his name? He said I wasn't gonna kiss her. He's got long hair, man. I know I can picture him, right? Oh gosh, I can't think of his name. I'm struggling right now. I know because there was the whole thing where the situation where I don't even know the girl's name, but she was kissing both of them, right? She said you couldn't tell who was who. One guy's like 6'4", 240 pounds, and this guy's like 5'10". He's got longer hair. Should have been really easy, right?
You have to pay attention.
I'm trying, Autumn. I've been picking up some weird stuff, but not names apparently. I've got heights and weights and hairstyles and what kisses feel like. I know there's some turtle tongue. Something's going on there. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sweating. I need a new shirt. Wardrobe. Nobody came. Okay. Think of his name, but Soul and the guy with the hair look like they're going to be a little bit of a maybe a couple, maybe, right?
You got part of the question correct.
Okay, I'll take that.
It's Soul and Sincere is nothing of his name. He is the most insincere person in that villa right now.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna kiss this woman anymore. And you can tell by the way he answered the question, right? He was like, I'm not gonna kiss this woman. Like the laugh and like the complete, like he sounded like a horse answering the question.
And then he turned around and kissed that woman.
He kissed that woman right in the swing, right on camera. He knew the cameras were on. Yeah, that's some shady stuff, man. That's what happens when you don't feed people lunch, Autumn. You know what I mean? Like, don't give it.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
Yes. What is okay? So since you know that they do not feed them lunch, what is one of the rules that they cannot break on Love Island? Like last night,
they can't have their phone. No phones, right? You can't have a phone. You can't like do social media.
Well, they do have a phone, but it's Love Island provided.
Okay, gotcha. So there's only access to so much. Okay, understandable. I know you can't call home. You can't call out, right? You can't do anything outside the island. You can't do that. That's a no-no. You also apparently can't take a nap.
That's correct. You cannot take a nap in Love Island. You also have to eat the same breakfast, and you have no dinner whatsoever.
I think
they also do not know what day it is, don't know what time it is, and they get a minimum of 4 hours of sleep.
Minimum. Okay, I think I might be on Love Island. I might actually live on Love Island. Just the sleep and the naps, and I think I'm there. Maybe. I don't know.
One last question.
Okay.
What is the name of the event that is happening this weekend?
Oh no. Oh no.
See Eli saying it in.
Is he trying to help me? Is that what he's doing?
Help you. He's trying to help you.
He's having a seizure. All right. I was like, we better get him. Call 911. We need help. Okay. The event. It's I know Casa something. Is it Casa Amor? Is that what's going on?
You are correct.
All right.
Casa Amor. Casa Amor is the event that is happening this weekend. They are going to take the boys, put them in an identical villa. Then they are going to put the equal amount of girls in there.
All right.
And test to see who's going to fold first. And I unfortunately think that every single one of those men, except for one, will fold expeditiously.
Well, yeah, because oh no. And now I'm looking at the comments and I see people were trying to help me in the comments. And now Double S says it's in our group thread, which
no, nobody can help. No, that's cheating.
It's too late for you. It's too late for me. But I knew that when I got that one.
You got it correct, but no.
Yeah, I agree with you. The guy, yeah, man. Why are guys like that, Autumn? Like, why is it you put them in that situation and they why do they fold? Because guys always want to be like, we're strong, we're guys, right? And then they immediately fold. What's that about?
Honestly, I don't know. All I know about Love Island is every single year there is a game player. There's one guy who is desperately trying to get to the end to win the 100K. There's always one game player. Number two, there's always a light-skinned man that is going to traumatize the women in that villa. We have another one. His name is Sincere. And number three, there will be a black man that folds like a pancake. It's happened every single season. Unfortunately, I think KC will be this year's. He's gonna fold bad. He's gonna fold bad. And then there's always a corny guy, Corbin GPT. He takes the cake this year. The fact that his own Islanders are saying Corbin activate is crazy.
Oh no.
They think he's an AI robot like the rest of us because he speaks in Instagram language.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not bad.
Chad, you did great.
I was so nervous. You don't know how good it is to
amazing.
Thank you so much. I was so nervous. I was trying to catch up. Sometimes, like I said, it's hard to watch TV.
Congratulations. This is
sorry
just
I didn't let you down.
Look, I'm glad you didn't let me down. This is just the first test, okay? You have to learn more. I am a watcher of all reality TV. even
Okay.
the terrible stuff.
All
I
right.
like it all.
I hear
I
it.
love the worse, the better. Okay.
Right.
Love Island is just home right now. When Love Island goes off, something else comes back on. Okay.
Okay. All right.
But I'm
I will
very
be ready.
proud of you, Chad. I'm so
I'm
proud. I'm
so
just
glad to hear you say that.
congratulations.
I was nervous. You think I'm kidding? I was sweating over here. I was like, man, this is going to be tough. But I did okay. I did all right.
You
I think I
did it
passed.
really well. You only missed two.
All
And they
right.
were two that I definitely did not expect you to know.
Okay. Okay, then. All right.
I did not expect you to know that, but every other one I did expect you to know.
I'm a mix of relieved, exhausted. My mouth feels dry. Yeah, woo. I got through that, though. I made it. All right. I'm good. Pretty good.
Now you have to keep up with it.
Yes, I will.
Unfortunately.
Now I'm invested. Now I know some stuff. You know what I mean? Like I know KC and I know whatever. I know some things now. All right.
Just you wait. You're gonna get to Castle Moore, and it's gonna be the most infuriated you will ever be. Now, if they have a movie night this year, now I'm gonna explain movie night. Movie night is where they take all the clips that they've shown America, they put them all together, and then the boys and the girls get a question sent to their phones. Whoever gets the question right gets to pick the category title of the movie. They click on the movie and they get to watch clips that they have never seen before.
Okay.
And it causes chaos. Now, last season they didn't do it because last season's cast was just so insane that they didn't need a movie night. The season before they did it, the season before that they did it. They usually do it every year. I think this year they will do it because this cast is insane in a good way.
All right. Now I know they're not just like the producers aren't just letting stuff happen. They're stirring the pot a little bit, right? On some of these episodes.
Yes.
I've seen usher people in to like maybe catch a couple that's not supposed to be, that intimate and that close. And
now, yeah, the producers are involved. Now they can't get too involved because it technically is a game show.
right.
So, because there is a cash prize at the end,
Okay.
they can't influence the audience's like perspective. The audience could still like hate every couple, but they can vote whoever they want to because the producers can't get involved there. Now the producers do get involved though. If you notice, nobody on Love Island wears shiny stuff. That is because of something called strobing, and it's when the light catches a camera.
Okay.
So the light will catch from the camera and it'll catch their clothes and it'll catch on the camera and it'll make it look bad.
Okay. All right.
So they will punish them for strobing. Some of them tried to smoke. I don't think they can smoke anymore. They used to try to. There is something called they call it the voice of God, and essentially it's while they're shooting, if they break any of the rules, like somebody will come over the PA and they'll get scolded.
Okay. Okay.
And then they do get punished for cutting themselves off too early.
Gotcha.
So if they like find somebody that they like and they're like, I'm closed off, the producers are like, no, you're not closed off. You can't be closed off. It's
play the game.
you.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you can't just go in there. Okay, all right. So now how does that? Do you think the producers have to be careful then about how they package everybody up? And I mean like individuals, couples, situations, because you can't give more favorable, TV time to one person, one couple, one whatever, one situation. You got to kind of you got to let the votes happen, right? I mean, they can't steer it in a certain way, but I mean they can make things happen. But like you said, they can't give favorable treatment. That's tough, right?
Yeah, I mean they can, but they can't. Like, for example, a couple seasons ago, there was a girl who was like her experiences were terrible, but she still made it to the end because the audience liked her. Producers definitely didn't like her, but the audience liked her, so she made it to the end. But then there are some people who I will say are producers' favorites. Now, this man, one of them, tried to drown himself. And then went on to win this season of Traders, and he was beloved by producers.
Okay.
When I tell you, and that man had no business being on that island after like week 3. He should have went home.
Yeah.
He should have been at home. But he was a producer's favorite. But the audience did not care for him. Audience didn't like him. Even when he went to Traders, everybody was like, yeah, of course he won that show. He was the master manipulator. Like, we all knew.
So now, how does the voting do we not like the manipulators? Do we like the people that make us like feel a certain way? Like, some people will get a visceral reaction because their behavior's so bad, right? We don't like the people that fly under the radar, really, do we? Or do we?
No, we like the ones that fly under the radar. The ones that are insane. So, like, Sincere this season, no, he's insane. He's crazy. He's not. No, that boy's nuts.
I have watched enough to know that when you ask Sincere a question, he will look off into the distance, and I'm like, he's about to lie. I can see it on his face. Like, it's a billboard. I can see it.
Yeah, he's gonna look off, and then he's gonna do this.
Yeah.
If he does this, that means he's about to lie.
I got you. Okay. All right. I picked up on that already. Okay. All right.
But you guys, congratulations. Chad passed his first test. Now, tomorrow you will get another test because tomorrow is an episode.
Not even next week. Okay. All right.
No, tomorrow you will get another test because tomorrow is a new episode. And when we come on air, you better have watched it. Now, when we come back, we're going to hit on a couple things. I know I sent you one thing, but then something happened while I was on Jersey Chasers that I want to talk about when we come back. And then I'll give you my good spiral and bad spiral of the day. But you guys are watching the Daily Spiral here on Inside Edge Network.
Key On Sports is the leader in Ohio high school athletic coverage in written, print, and video streaming. From the latest news and results and written content to the high school football game of the week every Friday, Key On Sports has you covered. The vision of 15-time published author Vince McKee has become the most trusted site in Ohio high school athletic news. From podcasts to player profiles, Key On Sports is your one-stop for all of it. Visit them today at keyonsports.com or on YouTube at Key On Sports. Check out their socials on Twitter and Facebook as well.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code INSIDEEDGE10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland digital leader. Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code INSIDEEDGE20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Whether searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at SportsMemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and players. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the SportsMemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee. Go to SportsMemorabilia.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. SportsMemorabilia.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Find us on InsideEdgeNetwork.com for the latest information on your favorite shows, personalities, and network partners. Plus, guess what? We have a merch shop. That's right, we have network polos, t-shirts, champion jackets, hats, and bottles. Rep the network. Every purchase supports independent sports and entertainment media. Use the QR code on your screen right now to check out InsideEdgeNetwork.com. That's InsideEdgeNetwork.com.
Welcome back to the Daily Spiral, guys. Chad, again, so proud of you. You passed. Congratulations. Again, there will be another test tomorrow, but you passed the most important one tonight.
My heart was beating out of my chest, Autumn, the whole time. I mean, you can see my shoulder
I could tell. And the fact that everybody was trying to help you was even funnier.
I thought Eli was in an argument with Papa Moon down here. He's like doing this, like,
Oh, he was trying to help
I'm like,
you.
I hope he's all right.
Trying to help you so bad.
And don't speak sign language, Eli. You gotta. He was like,
Oh my god, it was so funny, and then the chat was trying to help you too. Oh my god, it was even funnier. But I'm gonna hit on a couple things, and then we'll get to our final thing for the night, and then Double A will come in here and do his crack show on the Midnight Run, in which I didn't lie. Double A, you definitely are trying to make Brendan Soros happen. I didn't lie. But
did you hear Autumn? He wants Shador Sanders traded. Did you hear that? No.
I heard that. I heard that. But let me hit on a couple sports things so I get to my final thing of the night. Olivia Miles, while we were actually on the show, scored the most points and a half for a rookie ever. The WNBA is expanding from 44 games to 50 games in 2027. Venus and Serena Williams will make their return to Wimbledon. This is after Serena retired 4 years ago. They will be making their return as wild cards. Of course, they famously have won gold medals at Wimbledon, and of course are probably the two most decorated Wimbledon athletes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
2026 NBA Finals had the biggest audience since the 1998 NBA Finals. Wow. Which is crazy. That's nuts. Lionel Messi is now tied for first with 16 goals in the FIFA World Cup after a hat trick last night.
Unbelievable.
He's 38. I don't understand how he's doing this. He's 38. And he's actually one off of the all-time World Cup record, which is held by Marta from Brazil. She has 17, and he's probably going to break that record this World Cup. So I'm gonna just say that.
Probably this week.
Yeah, honestly. And then we have some Nike news. Nike has added Shai Alexander as an athlete, as a signature athlete, so he will have his signature shoe come out.
Okay.
LeBron James and the Lakers are reportedly negotiating a new contract. I don't know if I believe that. And then also,
could be a sign and trade.
It could be. Golden State is planning also to make a run at LeBron, trying to make their team older than ever, which is crazy. And then before I get to our final story, CBS had to pay a hefty fine after Stephen Colbert played licensed music on his final show. Just the ultimate petty get back. We love Stephen Colbert for that. But final story I wanted to get to, guys, I have to admit something. I am a huge nerd. I am the biggest nerd. You probably didn't know this. And the final Spider-Man trailer for this year's Spider-Man Brand New Day was released while I was on air, and I had to watch it after.
Wow.
Chad, are you a nerd?
I am a nerd. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Okay. So, new Spider-Man trailer just released. Who do you think Sadie Sink is playing?
Oh man. I mean, it's got to be MJ, right?
No, because Zendaya's MJ.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's not Aunt May.
No. R.I.P. Aunt May. R.I.P. Girl, you went out bad.
Yeah, that was bad. Well, listen, you're gonna make my son's whole day by talking about Spider-Man. By the way, my son loves Spider-Man. I don't know. Why am I not up to this on it right now? Too much Love Island. I blocked everything out of everything's out of my brain. I'm all Love Island.
It's okay. It is rumored that Sadie Sink will be playing Jean Grey.
Okay.
Now, the trailer that was released, if you know Jean Grey's power, so Jean Grey has the ability to manipulate the minds, telekinesis, all the brain powers you can think of. She is the most powerful mutant in the X-Men. I don't want to flex too much of my nerdness, but if you watch the trailer, it will make sense that she's Jean Grey.
Okay.
If she's Jean Grey, it would make sense.
Well,
It makes a lot of sense.
10 minutes. Yeah, all right. Okay. All right.
Yes, so she is in the trailer. She's mysterious, but it seems like she's playing Jean Grey.
Okay.
You have Frank Castle in the trailer. And you also have the return of the Hulk, not only as Bruce Banner, but as the Hulk. We will not get Smart Hulk in this movie.
Okay.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Okay.
Now, the
Right.
storyline that they are attempting to do in this Spider-Man is the Man Spider storyline. Essentially, Peter goes through this like metamorphosis where he becomes more spider than man, and he starts gaining these like weird powers that he doesn't know, and he eventually cocoons himself and dies, but then he comes out and he's reborn as like the more powerful Spider-Man, like the most powerful Spider-Man he's ever been.
We have a metamorphosis. All right. Okay.
So honestly, I'm a little excited. It's actually the second superhero movie that's coming out this summer. The first one, of course, is Supergirl. Supergirl will be out next week.
I want to see that.
Which look, I have to admit something. I told my family, specifically my brother, me and my brother are the nerds in our family.
Yeah.
I told him after I went to go see The Flash in theaters, a couple years ago, I said DC Comics will never get my money ever again.
Get it. I get it. I understand.
If you guys haven't seen The Flash, don't watch it. Don't waste your time. There have been several experiences where I've walked out of movie theater mad. That was probably one of the most mad I've ever been.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Movie was awful. Terrible.
The DC movies have been kind of heading downhill. I'll be honest with you. I tend to lean toward I've always been a DC guy. Like I said, my son is 100% Spider-Man. So, that makes me like I'm back in the Marvel universe now because of him. But yeah, I would have been a DC guy. But I can admit that, after a couple of really good movies, the quality has definitely gone downhill.
Now, James Gunn is the president of DC Films, and the 4 projects that he's done so far have been okay.
Yeah.
Superman last year. Was it last year? No.
No. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
It might have been 2 years ago.
To be honest with you, I didn't see the last one, to be honest with you. That's where I am right now with those. That's kind of where I am.
Superman was released, I think it was either last year or the year before that. Honestly, time is insane. But I did enjoy Superman. I did enjoy the fact that they shot in the city of Cleveland.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'm still nervous because I don't trust DC. I don't trust them. They have broken my faith.
Yeah, and just like Marvel, like all the stuff that surrounds Marvel is so cool. Like the different, like like the Spider-Verse stuff, like is just so cool to me that like you've just got some really cool stuff. Oh, here we go.
Let me tell you about that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. I was in a film class in college. That is the worst movie I've ever seen.
I think Ryan Reynolds tells you everything you need to know in Deadpool when he has the scene where he told you himself how that movie went. I think
that movie made me I've never wanted to get up out of my seat and walk out of a class before. That movie had me like sitting there being like, this is terrible. I've seen a lot of terrible movies, y'all. I like terrible movies. I think terrible movies are funny. That movie made me hate myself.
That movie didn't mean to be a terrible movie. There's a thing when movies mean to be a terrible movie. When I think they're really good, it's endearing. That movie wasn't trying to be a terrible movie. It was just terrible.
No, it was trying so hard to be a good movie. It made no sense. There were too many villains. Yeah. Oh, I could go on and on about it. But new Spider-Man trailer is out currently. Now, before AA gets in here for his crack show, we do have our good spiral and our bad spiral of the day. The good spiral is the rabbit hole that I would love for you to go down to learn more about the topic. The bad spiral is the topic that I'm like, don't go down that rabbit hole. Do not go down that rabbit hole. My good spiral of the day would be the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers. Go down that rabbit hole.
Okay.
Learn how that team came to be. There are several videos online right now. We have Channing Frye's breakdown on Bleacher Report. Richard Jefferson has done, I think, 6 interviews so far, former players from that series. There's a ton of stuff. You can go down that rabbit hole. The bad spiral. Don't go down this rabbit hole. Don't do this to yourself. One Mr. West Wilson. Don't go down the rabbit hole of West Wilson. He is a terrible person. He is an awful human being. Don't punish yourself by learning who he is. Don't do it.
Awful.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Terrible.
I trust you.
Chad, tomorrow we will talk about Love Island again.
Yes. I'm going to be ready.
Well,
I'm going to watch the episode. I'm going to be ready.
We'll actually open the show with it.
All right.
So be prepared.
We will open the show with me sweating tomorrow and my heart beating out of my chest. That's how the show will open tomorrow. Tomorrow's Daily Spiral will be me sweating. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
You'll be fine. Look,
probably.
Chad scored an 80% on his reality TV show / Love Island test tonight. So I have faith in you, Chad.
C's get degrees. That's all I'm going to say.
They do. Absolutely.
You mentioned Venus Williams a moment ago. Real quick, Autumn. Today is Venus Williams' 46th birthday, by the way.
Yes, which is crazy that she and Serena Williams are playing in Wimbledon.
Yes, they have both a bit more than me at 46. So I'm just going to say that.
No, my bones literally hurt, and I'm 31. So I don't even know. I don't even know. Thank you guys for watching the Daily Spiral. We will be back tomorrow at 11 p.m. to give you more juicy, juicy stuff. Now enjoy Double A and his crack show, The Midnight Run, here on the Inside Edge Network.
Sweet.